He's got him up for the Bodyslam. Well, welcome back, guys. This is another review from myself, Lee, with the lovely host of
Gavbon, yeah.
And this is the Smackdown review for Tuesday, September the 19th, 2017, from the Oracle Arena, which is based in Oklahoma.
It is, it's Oakland, California, love. It is.
It's not Oklahoma though, is it?
It's not Oklahoma, but it is Oakland. You kind of like the Hulk Hogan sort of mishap.
Yeah, it's not the Silver Dome, it's
Whatever dome it is, it's not the same.
it was somewhere, I know that.
It is indeed, and in terms of SmackDown itself, obviously there's plenty of time before Hell in a Cell. We're wrestling at the moment, and WWE is with No Mercy on the weekend, which is obviously a Raw pay-per-view. So a lot of storylines sort of coinciding tonight. Overall, I don't think it was a very good show though.
No, I agree with you though. I mean, he did what he had to do. Like you said, there's many weeks away for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, so it's kind of just building up the mileage, so to speak.
Yeah, the momentum is starting to build, kind of.
But we're getting there slowly.
Well, obviously, SmackDown 19th, 2017. The show was opened by a returning Shane O'Mac. Money, money, money. Here comes the money. Yeah, something like that. Returned and essentially cut a promo in the ring. Horrible watching my kids watch the granddad get beat up. It's kind of like, is that the first time they've ever seen anyone beat Vince? He's been beat up many times. He gets stunned every time. Austin cut quite a scathing promo. I was expecting Owens to come out, but obviously Owens wasn't in the arena. Well, he was. Well, no, he wasn't in the arena because he was later on, which we'll discuss. But obviously, what was your take on the promo from SmackDown?
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing that you was going on about. I mean, for me it was okay, but like we spoke about before the podcast started recording, you pulled a lot of positive differential views, shall we say, from what you said. I mean, let's just outline the situation. It was Shane McMahon coming out saying what you've just said is going to strike Owens with massive vengeance, and anyone that hurts his family is going to be condemned to
an ass kicking, basically.
Yeah, to an ass kicking. From his own hands, I think. I'm trying to get the words right.
Yeah, from Shane's hands, yeah. Owens not going to punch himself repeatedly in the face for doing it, but...
And he's going to take Kevin Owens straight to hell.
Hell in the cell, but it's hell in a cell, but...
Hell in da cell.
In the cell. We'll say the cell.
Hell in the...
But yeah, I mean, the promo itself, pretty tame. I mean, if someone had just assaulted my dad, I'd be going for him. I'd be finding out where he is at that time. But obviously Owens was not in the arena tonight, probably had a night off, surprised, overworked anyway. But anyway, back to the segment. What could have made the segment better? Because I think it was quite poor. I'm used to Shane O'Mac. He's the high flying. He's kind of like what I would want Jeff Hardy to be on a regular basis. So, doing not death-defying moves, but putting himself at risk. Because that guy, well, Shane O'Mac, the guy, because I love. I mean, he puts himself at risk every time he's in a ring. He's like a shoot wrestler. I don't know if you know what I mean, but he's always jumping off of things. He's always putting himself in harm's way to get a pop.
So he's a spot monkey.
Yeah, he's a spot monkey. Yeah, that's exactly what he's, a spot monkey. And it would have been nice if Owens was on the feed from satellite feed. They're having a backwards and forwards, and maybe Owens could have said, that's what happened to your dad. Next, it's your turn.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But I think they're just going off the fact that there's a lot of time left, and I don't think that they want him to come to blows. Kind of like Cena.
Reigns. Yeah. But they cut promo nearly every week apart from last Monday. Apart from Monday just gone.
Yeah. I just think that's the way they're going. Like you say, 4 or 5 weeks left.
The way I look at it, if you look back to Monday Night Raw that's just happened, and we did a review. But, obviously, for the past 3 weeks before then, Roman Reigns and Cena, their promos have literally been the main talking point of every Raw for like the past, other than Brock Lesnar and Strowman. What about Monday when Roman just cut a promo by himself? It had no momentum. It didn't feel like, you know what I mean? It just felt dry, and
yeah,
he was just chatting, and that was it. that's kind of what I think this promo was, and it wouldn't have hurt Owens been over or satellite feed, basically, like I said, I'm coming for you next. Dad was first, you're next. And I'd like to see maybe the saying about the whole McMahon family, what about Triple H? He's a McMahon in a way. You know what I mean? He's married to the boss's daughter. He's CEO.
Maybe the storyline goes deeper than what we're thinking. Maybe Owens wins it. Hell in a Cell and Triple H he's killed. Well, excuse the language. He's not.
He's killed Shane. Shane probably killed himself. To be fair.
But he's done over Vince and he's battered. There's only Triple H to stand up for the.
Steph sort of like, Hunter, do your thing. Bong. Time to play the game.
Bong.
Yeah, it's like a dung, 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 something like that.
Right.
But anyway, that's pretty much it.
Right.
And then we had our first match. Not many matches on SmackDown.
Again.
Yeah, it's getting the promos actually are longer than the matches, which is kind of disappointing. But anyway, so Randy Orton has a match against Aiden English. If you want to take over, Lee, my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I've heard about your thoughts and reviews, but it was Randy Orton versus Aiden English. Starts with good early offense from Aiden English. He gets Orton in the corner, stomps, kicks, all that kind of kerfuffle. I mean, before the match even started, he was calling Randy Orton a fool and a tool. When he was doing I can't sing, but...
Yeah, I get it. Badly.
So it kind of goes like back and forth. I mean, I can't remember the actual time scale of the match that long, probably 5-10 minutes at the very, very most.
Yeah, I mean, he had his early offense.
Yeah.
It's a Randy Orton sort of... It's not a squash match, but it's a Randy Orton sort of match. Just all about his RKO coming out of nowhere. That's literally all he is now.
Which is what it come from out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Top rope. Aiden English on the top rope. RKO from nowhere. Out of nowhere.
1, 2, 3.
Out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Next thing is you like doing the music, so let's hear the Rusev one.
Rusev Lashka. Dung, dung, dung. I can't even do it, man. It's like...
So that's Rusev's news theme.
He's not even Russian for start. He's Bulgarian, even Russia. It's not even really. It's not even. It's close, but it's not Russia. It's like me saying I'm Welsh. I'm close to Wales, but I'm not Welsh, am I? Well, I'm not that bad, am I? Definitely not. But yeah, obviously Rusev and Orton. You want to explain how it went about? Why Orton's having 2 matches on SmackDown?
Well, yeah, obviously, as you know, Rusev got beat by Randy Orton at SummerSlam in 9 seconds.
Yeah.
So he's come back last week and said he's going to make an example out of a legend. Randy Orton, formerly known as the Legend Killer, now a legend, apparently. Comes out to the stage, on the microphone, says to Randy Orton that he turned him and his family into a national disgrace and says that he'll rip the fangs out of the Viper's mouth. Something along them lines. Anyway, it was a quick match. Aiden English, as soon as the bell rang, when Orton said he's ready to go, Aiden English on the ring, distracts Orton, turns around, swift kick to the face, 1, 2, 3, and Rusev celebrating like he just won the world title.
Like a gold medal.
Yeah, he's like a little child in a suite.
It looks like a bit longer than that, but yeah. Don't know really what's going on with Rusev at the moment. It's kind of, he's going from one poor feud to another poor feud, and he's always on the losing end of it. Got buried by Cena.
Buried by Orton?
Yeah, he's being buried by Orton. WWE want to be using the likes of Randy Orton to carry guys through good matches. They want to, Orton isn't, he's not getting any younger. It's not like he's old. He's got a great physique. He's got good in-ring ability. The only problem with Randy Orton is he's injury prone. You don't know when he's going to be out. He's kind of, he's got a problem with his shoulder, hasn't he? Constantly.
Yeah.
He has to...
that's been a recurring...
With his rotator cuff, he's got to constantly warm up, get it warm before a match.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of bad crack that when that happens. But yeah, Randy Orton, I can probably see Rusev I can see a match happening at Hell in a Cell.
That's clearly the way it's going. Anyway, that was a quick match. That was a quick summary. Trying to do that anyway. And out to say that Kevin Owens is going to be live on satellite, as we've already mentioned, but it's just in the notes that we're reviewing. Next part of it was Rusev's backstage, jumping around and cheering. It was Renee Young, yeah. saying that Rusev's now he's a national hero. He said something along them lines, and then says Rusev's now number one. He didn't say number one contender, he just said number one in Bulgaria.
Number one prick.
I'm assuming that's
not a swear word.
No, that's
isn't a swear word.
That's £6 now.
What?
£5.50 from last night, and now another 50p.
I'm saying nothing. I'm not. Do you know what? Out of respect to the wrestling and to all the fans, I'm not going to say this discussion about this promo's finished because the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was. I mean, it was kind of the same thing that happened with Mahal with the Singh brothers in the ring. But this time it was just the same picture over again. Shinsuke Nakamura when he's angry, when he's happy, when he's overjoyed. Same picture over and over again.
Yeah.
The Singh brothers, I was looking at them thinking...
They're being buried. They're burying themselves.
Oh, yeah, they are burying themselves. But, I mean, another thing is... Like, I know from this arena, the crowd wasn't really like an ecstatic crowd, but it was really lively. But when this promo was going on, no reaction. Nothing. I mean...
It was a waste of them. SmackDown's only got 2 hours. They don't want to be wasting any time on Jinder Mahal and his crappy promo.
No, but I mean, like you've said what you want to do, and so that's all I've got on that.
I mean, I want every time I see Jinder Mahal ring in the chest at him in the face.
Yeah, but it's like
just to shut him up.
It's like the creative side of it. It's like you had a lot of points on the Shane and Owens thing at the start, but soon as that happened, Nakamura's backstage, and I think her name's Dasha Quente or something like that. The other, asking Nakamura how he thinks, and he said he finds it funny. He said, but what's not going to be funny is when he wins the WWE title at Hell in a Cell.
I hope he wins it. I really do. Hope he wins it.
And yeah, well,
Jinder doesn't deserve it. He's only the champion because WWE want a bigger, stronger foothold in India. And it would be good if he was actually a Canadian. He's as Indian as Bret Hart. He just has Indian heritage. He's still Canadian. You know what I mean? If I was born in Scotland, I'd still be Scottish, but I'm not. I'm English.
Yeah, 2 points. I mean, if you want to move on from that,
yeah, I mean, like one thing I want to, even if I was black, which I'm not, you know, it doesn't make me Jamaican, does it? If I'm from England, I could talk like a Jamaican. Could walk like a Jamaican, but I'm born in England. I'm an Englishman. Yo, man, Rasta man,
like you're talking,
clicking and like you probably can't see me because I'm like swaggering like.
No, they definitely can't see you.
With my goat's curry and stuff like that.
I can see.
That's bad enough. On with the show.
Yeah. Next part is AJ Styles. He comes out.
Yay!
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I quite like listening.
Yeah, so he comes out and he basically says, which to be honest has nothing to do with no one. He just comes out and saying Kevin Owens has no idea what he's got himself in for when he beat up Vince McMahon. He says that he won't make it out of Hell in a Cell with Shane McMahon. And before that he's saying that the reason that AJ's in the WWE is for Vince, and the reason the universe is there because of Vince, which obviously we know because he's the boss.
Yeah, he's the boss. Big bad boss.
And then he just his promo from there and starts speaking about Baron Corbin, calling him the shortcut king, saying that Corbin's always taking shortcuts in the match, and he's a failure with the match against Cena.
Yeah, got buried.
Yep, buried, failed to cash in the Money in the Bank. Only this. Yeah. Do you know what though? Just
the
to
other
go
person was John Cena, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was Damien Sandow lost as well.
Was it? Well, John Cena lost as well, didn't he?
So but CM Punk. They never mention that though, do they?
No, they don't.
Right, I'm onto that.
But they never mention, and it's Cena.
Yeah. So after him saying there is a failure, he's going to fail tonight when he tries to beat AJ Styles, and then he says, "Corbin, you're the lone wolf. You can huff, you can puff, but you can't blow down the house that AJ Styles built."
Yeah.
AJ Styles built.
Yeah.
Anyway, goes into the match.
Yeah, Corbin comes down, starting the match, and then fucking, I mean, I don't know why I'm swearing, it's because I'm so passionate.
Yeah, £6.50.
Mr. 10 comes out, Ty Dillinger.
Oh, yes.
10.
Oh my god.
He comes out and then bang, you know, he attacks Corbin, clips his knee, takes him down. Corbin's selling a knee injury at the moment. He's
in the ring.
That was the match ended, wasn't it? It was over.
No, there was no match anyway. The bell never rang.
Yeah.
So he's on the floor selling the knee. Styles does a forearm smash on the floor. Well, when I say on the floor, not off the rope, but just runs at him.
Yeah.
Puts him in a calf crusher. He taps out, even though there's no match. Rolls out the ring. And that was really where it ended. So you can see that it's going to kind of be Styles, Dillinger, and Corbin triple threat match.
I reckon I've been tied in.
I was just saying that.
Sorry. We haven't even discussed it, have we?
No, but you can see it's going to be a triple threat. Corbin, Styles,
Nakamura, yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, like I said, I do think that the match is going to be a triple threat match in Hell in a Cell between Dillinger, Corbin and Styles. You know, Corbin's going to have, Corbin's getting buried currently, obviously. But yeah, obviously, hopefully next week we'll get some more insight on that, but who knows?
Agreed.
So, let's carry on.
It was the fabulous return of Charlotte. She comes out, obviously speaking about her father's recovery from his life-threatening illness, basically saying that life's fragile and unexpected, and she's going to make every moment
She's going to make
special.
every moment like big and special.
Yeah.
For her and her dad. I mean, I love Charlotte Flair. I actually like her persona, I like her personality, I like her in-ring. She's one of the best performers on the roster, male or female.
Yeah, it's true. Just sorry if it seems too short, but I'm just trying to get through this thing at the minute. Natalya comes out to spoil the party, saying that there's going to be a women's celebration. She unveils a picture, which you knew there was going to be a picture.
Yeah,
of
it was obvious. It was too obvious, and that's like that. Because Charlotte was just sort of smiling and like
she knew what was going to happen.
She's not the same Charlotte that was on Raw, is she? She's not the
because she's a babyface. Nah, she's better as a heel. But even after that, Becky Lynch comes out, and she calls Natalya the craziest that there was, and ever will be. Out comes Naomi. Before Naomi can really say anything, Tamina's out with Lana. And to summarise it, they all want a title shot.
Yeah.
For the women's title. Daniel Bryan comes out and basically says that they're going to have a fatal four-way, which will be Tamina versus Becky versus Charlotte versus Naomi. The winner gets Natalya at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what they left that with there. I mean, if you've got anything you want to add to that, then...
I mean, it's nice to see Charlotte back. Obviously, she's had a lot with her father, a brother, wasn't that long. I'm not a big fan of Natalya. I think she's got great ringing style, but she can't cut a promo to save her life. Becky Lynch is just the same old Becky Lynch. She just looks like she looks like she's been on attack. She looks like she's been attacked by a bottle of fake tan, but she has got a nice ass. Tamina, kind of like a skinnier version, crap version. Nia Jax, kind of Smackdown's, monster, but she gets buried. She's not even that good. But yeah, interesting to see what happens at Hell in a Cell. I think Charlotte will take the title. I do think Charlotte is. I think WWE, she doesn't even look like a champion.
No, you're probably right with Charlotte getting the title. I mean, I don't know, it's a long way away from Hell in a Cell, so I'm just going to leave it as that.
Yeah.
See what happens in the next coming weeks and kind of... We will do a preview and prediction show for Hell in a Cell closer to the time, excuse me.
Yeah, we certainly will.
So we'll see where it goes from there. I mean, for me, decent segment. Got all of the women on SmackDown in one segment.
All four.
All four did the job. Happy days.
Or five of them.
Thumbs up. Yeah, so on to the next segment, which was the New Day versus the Hype Bros with Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, which I've been down since day one, which is the shirt that I'm wearing, but you can't see that.
Down since day one.
Yeah, it was pretty much a fast match. There wasn't really much of anything in the match. The New Day win with the Midnight Hour from Kofi Kingston, Big E. After the match, New Day...
Who's Kofi Kingston? You mean Kofi? It's Kofi.
Oh, listen, why are you starting now?
I'm just saying it's Kofi Kingston.
Alright then, Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston.
Yeah, Big E.
Anyway, they got the Midnight Hour in on...
One of the Hype.
I think.
Buried him.
But anyway, they lost the match. The Hype Bros. New Day wins. They did the little stir down, New Day in the ring with the Usos on the outside. Wait till Hell in a Cell.
Shit, Matt.
That's £7 now.
Yeah, it was crap. Sorry, call it out when it call it out. New Day are sort of I think they're declining. Yeah, they're on a decline now.
They did.
I think it's about time.
Nah, that's not.
But anyway, you've got Kevin Owens next segment.
Yeah, Kevin Owens via satellite. Basically saying he apologises to everyone. He didn't know what came over him, saying that he was sorry to the WWE Universe, the management team, the whole McMahon family, and basically said that Shane had it coming to him from obviously previous weeks with the screwing him over with the US title.
Yeah.
And Shane basically made him do what he did. No
real remorse really. That's the second segment that they could have rolled that into one segment, had an extra match on like Bobby Roode.
Keeping them off TV, like Nakamura adjusted backstage. Roode, I'd be surprised if he's not on the show next week. This segment was quite. It didn't seem long, but it felt longer than it was.
Yeah,
makes sense. But he goes on to even say that when he shook Vince McMahon's hand, he thought that he was looking opposite to Shane McMahon, which kind of made him see red again. He said that he respects Vince and he's sorry to anyone that's going to go and watch the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, because obviously he's basically saying
he's going to ruin Shane.
Yeah, he's going to ruin Shane. So, take what you want from that. What do you kind of think?
I kind of like the idea of it was always building. It's one of the only feuds currently that's actually been built over a prolonged period of time. It just seems they're just putting people, branding people together and making them feud now. It's happening on Raw a lot. Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, just never ending. Randy Orton's always feuding with someone. You can't just wrestle good matches. Someone's got to come out with beat. But yeah, Kevin Owens is going to win. It makes no sense for Shane to win any match at a pay-per-view because he's not a wrestler, not a performer. Owens, I think, needs the momentum. After the pay-per-view, we don't know who's going to be in the title picture. Like I said, I hope Ty Dillinger takes the title off AJ Styles, the United States Championship. Then I hope AJ Styles is back in the title picture. I hope Shinsuke beats Mahal. Can't see it happening, but hopefully he will beat them, and it's setting up like a Nakamura AJ Styles match.
That's going to be WrestleMania season, I think.
You think?
Ideally, yeah. I think even if Jinder, like, kind of Styles and Jinder titles, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, Jinder should be like imagine if Mahal was the US champion, speaking as the modern day Maharaja. You know what I mean? So, anyway, we can only see. The last thing that Owen said when he was on satellite was, "People like me, we don't go to hell. We go to hell." But we kind of like this look in his face that was the camera drew into him.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's something more beyond that. I tell you what, though, Kevin Owens' shirt, should have ironed that before he was on TV. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
To be honest, he's via satellite. Could have been anywhere, couldn't it? It's probably in the bloody building.
Yeah, bloody would, yeah.
Bloody building, mate.
I want that cock. Sound as.
Rubber dingy rapids, bro. Sorry. That was a bit bad, but yeah. So, whatever. So, you've effectively got the next segment, kind of, a reoccurring theme. And one thing I've got to say, no Tyler Breeze and, CSI Fashion Police.
No, I've just watched 205 Live and he wasn't on 205 Live either. So, I don't know.
A bit disappointed. I quite like the Fashion Police. It's a bit...
Yeah, it's one of them though, mate. If you put it on week after week, it gets boring.
What you mean, like Jinder Mahal promo after promo after promo?
It's the WWE
and then Ziggler coming out performing like HBK's entrance.
No, I've actually got it in order. He does Triple H first.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you know what? I actually thought he was going to come out with that plastic nose on like Edge used to do.
Big schnoz.
Saying that now that he's come out, he's could he run NXT? He comes out as Michaels, does the whole shtick, the praying on the ramp kind of thing, and then does the DX one, which was a Shawn Michaels rip-off again, where he does the little running around with the luminous... What's them
glow sticks?
Yeah, the glow sticks. Basically, to outline what he said was no one cares what he does, and he doesn't give a damn what anyone thinks.
Yeah.
That's all they got from him.
He's going at the end of his contract. They're just burying him.
Be honest, mate. Bored of seeing it. Ziggler's a good wrestler. Like we said,
I'm sure we said it on
last night's review.
Yeah, Ziggler, great wrestler.
How do we even get on about?
I don't know. It's probably to do with wasted. But yeah, I mean, it's not like he's wasted. You know, when they give him when they give him the ball, he got a concussion, and that was it. His momentum stopped dead. And since then, it's kind of like they haven't been able to trust him with the title. They haven't been able to trust him with a push. I mean, that whole Nakamura, pretty terrible. You know, there was only ever going to be one winner of that, and it wasn't never going to be Dolph Ziggler. And there's going to be, like we were talking about, his contract's up soon, and he's not speculating on where he's going, but yeah, I think he's going to New Japan or Ring of Honor.
Maybe GFW, who knows?
Well, nah, they're Jarrett's left it, hasn't he?
Who?
Jarrett's left GFW.
Yeah.
Anthem are trying to sell TNA, so I don't think they're going to go there. Ziggler still commands a premium. He's still a great wrestler. He's kind of like Cody Rhodes, wasted storylines, wasted
everything.
Kevin Dunn's a prick. But yeah, I'm saying nothing. But like I said, that's where his momentum stopped when he cashed in against Del Rio. Biggest pop ever.
6 years ago.
Yeah, biggest pop.
No, because he had a good feud with the Miz.
Yeah, Ziggler and the Miz did have a good feud. Ziggler can sell anything. He sells very well. He's great wrestler, great performer. I like Ziggler. I just don't like how they're portraying him now. Remember before Wade Barrett left?
Yeah.
How they treated him and how they made him look. They essentially buried him on his last appearance when the League of Nations effectively destroyed him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So
yeah, hopefully Ziggler re-signs. I'd like to keep him in wrestling in WWE, but I'd like to see him in the Bullet Club
for life.
So,
anywho's,
yeah.
Onto the main event, which was a fatal 4-way.
Number 1 contenders match for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Yep. Match was Charlotte Flair versus Tamina Snuka versus Becky Lynch versus Naomi. I don't really have much to say on this other than 2-3 spots that I kind of remember off the top of my head.
It's nice to see them closing the show with a women's match.
It's not like it's not been done before, though, is it?
Yeah, no, it's nothing new, but it's kind of like too interesting because Charlotte's returned to go to the toilet for this one. Becky Lynch is exactly the same. She's like El Generico now. Tamina, oh God, and Naomi. I kind of like her. I like her entrance.
I like a bird,
but I'm not a big.
Nah.
Preferred her in the pterodactyls, to be honest. The Funkadactyls. Not I call her a pterodactyl. I mean, Funkadactyl. Well,
that's a dinosaur.
What's his name? Brutus Clay. He's a dinosaur now, isn't he? Oh, Brutus Clay.
We've got to end this because you're getting like you was yesterday.
Sorry, mate. Well, when I get ruined verbally. But yeah, few, like you said, Lee, few good spots.
The double moonsault Charlotte did to Naomi and Tamina. Got a close count on that. She did the figure 8. Becky interrupted that, and I can't think the exact. I think she did some kind of a roll up. They all ended up like in a knot. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Anyway, the brawls continued. Spills to the outside. Charlotte gets. There was a lot of super kicks.
Yeah, there was a lot of kicks.
They're doing a lot of kicks.
Big
boots, kicks, drop kicks, all that kind of stuff. So she did a kick on Tamina.
Yeah, Tamina it was, yeah.
She got the 1, 2, 3. And obviously that's going to set up the match for Hell in a Cell, which is going to be Charlotte versus...
She is the number 1 contender. She will. I think on a whole it closes out SmackDown on a high. Charlotte's back. She's a great wrestler. She's got a great personality. She's got charisma. She's got skill. She's got talent. She's a nature boy's daughter. She's been through a lot. And on Raw, at one point, Charlotte carried the women for a good 6 months. Although she was a little bit boring at times, you should come out and cut the same sort of promos. Skill carries other wrestlers through the match. She was great in NXT, FCW, NXT, whatever you want to call it, in the developmental. It was only a matter of time before she was going to come up. She broke through. Member of the 4 Horsewomen. I know we're running out of time, but I just want to give a quick mention to this. There's sort of something going on with the Mae Young Classic where there was a 4 horsewoman that teased against the 4 horsewomen. So you've got the 4 horsewomen in the UFC. So you've got Ronda Rousey. You've got, this is how generic they are. I'm trying to think what her name is. Yeah, Shayna Baszler. She was obviously in the Mae Young Classic. And 2 other women who haven't really done anything in their career in UFC. They're always getting smacked up against, obviously, the 4 horsewomen in WWE. Charlotte, Becky Lynch. No, not Bayley. Is it Bayley?
Yeah.
No, it's Sasha Banks. Are you sure it's Bayley?
Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Charlotte and Bayley, yeah.
Are you sure?
The 4 horsewomen.
Let me check this now. So, sorry, I do apologise about my typing, guys and girls. Why did I type in 4 horsemen? Are you sure it's...
Yes, I'm sure. Look, there's a picture.
Oh, it is Bayley, alright.
I know my stuff, mate.
So, just
it's not like Alex Riley.
Yes. Yeah, Alex Riley and the Edgeheads. Yeah, I do apologise. So, just to recap the UFC, 4 horsewomen, it's Marina Shafir, Jessamine Duke, Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. I think they are going to do something, probably at WrestleMania.
I'm going to say Survivor Series.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon they're going to do a Survivor Series match?
Yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully.
I'll bet that £8 that you owe me on that.
Go for it. You're not getting good odds, mate. You can have
double your money, no problem.
But yeah, overall, what do you think we show? Was it great or?
I wouldn't say it was great. I wouldn't say it was crap. It was a filler kind of program. There's nothing really to. Yeah, there's nothing really to make you jump out your seat, but it's not overly boring. If I can ask for your rating out of 5, maybe.
2.5. Kind of middle of the road. Wasn't absolutely terrible. Some of the promos could have been better, but obviously it's better than nothing.
Yeah, we're not trying to just...
Sick of Orton and Rusev already. Yeah, I'm sick of them already. Ty Dillinger, hopefully he will be in the title picture for the US Championship. Baron Corbin, end of the day, they either push him or they don't push him. I'd like to see them push him, but he's obviously created heat for himself. AJ Styles is the man. He's the phenomenal one.
P1.
I absolutely love. New Day, crap. Hype Bros, crap. Kevin Owens promo and Shane should have merged. Had a little tete-a-tete back and forth. And Charlotte returning and getting a title match. In my opinion, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Just because Charlotte returned and sort of...
Yeah, 3 out of 5 is probably where I was going to go.
I'd like to have seen a finish like a 4.
That's the...
Woo! What happens between now and then could be anything, you know what I mean?
Woo! Yeah,
Woo.
Of course.
Anything can happen.
I mean, that'll do us. I think that we can wrap it up because I'm getting pretty tired, Gavbon.
Yeah, myself. So this was, just to recap, this was the Smackdown Live episode from... Where was it from again? I'm only joking. I was from Oakland, California, from the Oracle Arena. This is the September 19th edition, 2017 of Smackdown Live. I have been Gavbon and he has been laughingly.
I can't help it when
he's a lovely.
He's so lovely.
No, you're not.
What?
Fuck you.
But
yeah.
Oh, look at that. The count's going up. Anyway, Smackdown review, 19th of November.
Ciao for now.
It's not even November. Whoa. Why are you cutting me off?
I'm not cutting you off. You said November. I think you're burying us, mate.
November's when it's...
You've jumped 2 months, mate.
Anyway, like, subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up, press the bell. Still don't have a Twitter account, guys.
Sorry.
It's Gavbon's fault. He's in charge.
Blame me.
I'm at work all day. So
am I.
No, you're not. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. Peace out. We'll probably get some kind of content out at the weekend, late weekend. It's going to be a too sweet for you go. Too sweet.